Hey, this is Dark Trying Gas, and I actually had to record this a second time. The first one I just couldn't do it. I tried to upload it, and I just was like, no, the audio is just too bad. So basically, what's going on is, you gotta excuse me, I'm gonna cough a couple times. My asthma's acting up. Wait a minute, I found my inhaler. Hold up. Oh, we doing good. Oh yeah, we ready. Let's get it. Alright, so basically what's happening right now is, I don't know if you know, but I know. The new starter mid-evolutions have been released. So we're going to basically go over them. I want to read some of the basic information. I'm not going to read all of it because they usually get all these crazy behind, like, essays on what each Pokemon does. But, I don't think I really care. Alright, so, let's get it popping. My man Rowlet, he is the Grass Quill Pokemon. So, basically, my man upgraded. Oh, he went from the Grass Quill to the Blade Quill Pokemon, which I didn't even notice. I just noticed it. He retains the Grass Flying typing. He gained extra like one foot of height, and basically, my man gained a little weight. He's 35.3 pounds, and I think he originally was like, what was he originally? He was originally like 3.3 pounds. So my man went from literally weighing a feather to literally weighing the size of a small child. So that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm with it. Let's read some of his basic information. Now, I can't read, so you guys have to excuse me if this sounds terrible. Dartrix is extremely sensitive to other presences in the area. Can attack opponents behind it and throw feathers to strike them without even seeing them. Basically, my man has a foresight. I guess it's somewhere behind the bang, because they gave my man the emo cut, though. The emo cut is nice. I see him. He look like one of my homies from high school. Alright, so these Pokemon conceal sharp-bladed feathers inside its wings, showing astounding precision as they send them flying and attack. I see that. So my man he carries knives everywhere. So that tells me, I'm not gonna give a whole, what I think his final evolution is gonna look like. But based off of what they're going with it, he kind of reminds me of like not a thief, I would say, but a throw a knife in a circus. Like what's the guys called that throw knives in a circus? That's what kind of. I'm starting to get that feel from all of these mons, to be honest. I'm starting to get like a circus feel. I don't know what the circus feel has to do with the islands per se, but he has the tuxedo. He throws knives. Looks like a knife thrower to me. Then we have with Litten. Litten looks like one of them cats that jump through the hoops, flaming hoops. So he's a flaming hoop cat. And then what? And Poppy Lil to me just looks like he's a performer. At first he looks like a clown. But let's see what his next evolution looks like. Oh no, wait, we're Litten. So my man Litten is the Fire Cat Pokemon. He retains the Fire typing. And he retains the same name too, so he's still the Fire Cat Pokemon, same typing. He gained about a foot in height, and my man gained a little weight too. So was he a feather? Now he was 9.5 pounds, so now he's the size of a toddler. Cool. All right, so he retains the ability Blaze. The reason why I'm not really caring about these abilities, because these are just base abilities that most starting Pokemon have. Oh, by the way, this video sounds much better because I finally realized what was wrong with my mic. Apparently, it feeds back off my speakers. I could be retarded. This could be a normal problem for streamers and YouTubers. But since I'm kind of not new to it, but new to it, I didn't know. So basically, the bell-like object attached to the base of Torracat. Oh, his name is Torracats now. Torracat. Neck is a flame sac. An organ that can. Oh, so this thing is a part of his body. An organ that can produce flames. So his flames, he didn't have that when he was Litten. What did he? He didn't have that. So I guess when he evolved, it came out of him. It's kind of gross if you think about it, but I guess so. Torracat's emotions cause a rise in the organ's temperature. So you make him angry, he goes ham. You make him cry, he goes ham. All right. When the organ spits flames, and it rings with high. It rings with the high, clear sound of a bell. Okay, I had to read the rest of it because at first it sounds stupid. Read with the high, clear sound of a bell. So basically, this is technically a bell. So I can't tell you what I'm assuming his final form is going to be. Like I said, I think he's supposed to be some kind of a circus cat. I'm starting to get a circus feel from him, to be honest, but I don't know. I could be tripping. Using the flames to emit it from the bell. So he can use the flames emit from the bell. So they just refer to it as a bell. First it was an organ, now it's a bell. I guess so. It's got to be one or the other. So let's click through. So my man Poplio, this was my favorite actually out of all of them. He was my favorite. Now he's not. Sea lion, water. The reason being is his form. Like I don't want to give my opinion on it in this video, but I'm gonna give it a more in-depth video of how I don't like. I can't stand that his new evolution Brony, which has a male name, sounds like a male name, looks like a female. And even if you try to tell me like this is the male-based version, he's wearing a dress and he has pigtails. So he went from a clown to a dress. He's the pop star Pokemon. So basically he's dancing now. At first he was the sea lion Pokemon. Now he's the pop star Pokemon. So now he's dancing. So that makes me think his last must be some kind of performer, which I'm okay with. I just hope that it's an extreme improvement on what I'm looking at right now, because he was actually the one I was going to get. Now I'm leaning more towards Litten's evolution line. Okay. Brony returns, learns its dance. Learns its dances by imitating the other members of its Alani. I don't know what it means. Whatever. Something he learns dances from humans. This Pokemon is a hard worker and pours itself into its efforts until it has memorized each dance move. This makes me wonder if his last ability will be that dance move, that dance ability. What's the name of it right now? I can go look at it. There's an ability right now. That is out here that copies dance abilities, and it just fits this Pokemon so well that it's kind of weird that they kept his ability. He has it. The ability's name is Dancer. I think Poplio's final evolution may have Dancer as its ability. It sounds like it as they describe it. So I'm assuming that that's what's going down. I hope that's what's going down, to be honest. I really do, because that would be nice. That would be actually pretty cool. Alright, so here's the one big thing that everybody's like flipping shit over. You know, we're kind of like tossing doo-doo butter at it. So they actually decided to put Ash Greninja in this game, which is kind of odd to me because he's actually in the X and Y anime, but he's going to appear in the Sun and Moon games. I don't know what Game Freak was doing, if this was a last minute idea, but he actually gained a new ability, Battle Bond, and pretty much I've come in my head, this is my wonder, because it retains the same typing. He's still the ninja Pokemon. He's still the same height, same weight. He just gains new stats. They have not announced these stats yet, but I'm wondering if the stats are going to make it so that he's actually more viable than his counterpart, which is Protean Greninja. Now, Protean Greninja dominates the game. Reason being, it can change into, it's a glass cannon, hits hard as heck, it's fast, it can change into any typing based on the move that it uses. So that's a very valuable ability to lose for this Battle Bond ability. So if it's going to have that, this thing needs to have like legendary, if not mystic level stats. It needs to have like pseudo legendary mystic level stats in order for it to even be viable enough to be it's going to be a glass cannon again as well, I'm sure. I don't see it gaining any defensive stats from this, but it needs to gain enough special and physical attack to be completely viable. Plus, majority of the moves that it's shown doing in the anime and on the trailers of this release for him are physical attacks. He used Water Shuriken, and Waterfall. This is physical attacks, so his physical attack needs to go up. Greninja's physical attack isn't bad. People use physical Greninja all the time, but it's not the top notch. His special attack is definitely the best, and the biggest viable physical move he has is Gunk Shot. So a lot of people just put a little bit of investment in for Gunk Shot so it can one-shot fairy types. Because he's faster than every fairy type in the game. There's no fairy type faster than him yet. Even with a Scarf, I think he outspeeds Sylveon. So that's a thing. And also with his ability in Protean, he can actually counter his normal weaknesses. So with HP Ground, he goes Ground type, so he can then block electric type attacks. With Gunk Shot, he then goes to Fairy type. To Poison type, which means he now resists Fairy type attacks. He can pretty much he turns into every typing except for Fairy, because there is no HP Fairy, which I hope they introduce in this game, because I think HP Fairy will be it would add a new dynamic, because it's a lot of Pokemon that benefit from Hidden Power, and Hidden Power Fairy for Dragon types would be nice, or for Dark types would be nice, because Dark types kind of like do work right now, especially Umbreon, who I believe should be beyond OU. He's pain. His defensive stats are just too good, but that's just me. So basically, I'm not even gonna bother reading his description. Everybody knows the description. He basically got a power up. That's all. It's the same description as Greninja's. Just this explains how he gained a new power and all that other stuff. I'm gonna make a more in-depth video on my thoughts about each starter, what I feel should crap. Forget it. I'm just gonna give all my opinions now. Okay, I think Ash Greninja is awesome. I think Ash Greninja does twerk. You know what I mean? I'm wondering how viable he's gonna be in matches. I really want to see it. I'm definitely gonna get my beta. I have my DS here, even though it's not what I want it to be right now. I'm definitely going to get my DS together so that I can get the things that I need. Okay, so this thing I completely hate. I've never hated a Pokemon design before, but for something I liked so much, which was Popplio's design, this design I don't like. I feel like it's confusing. He needs to have two, like, give him like a Rowlet situation where if he's a male he looks a certain way, or give him the female looks a certain way. Don't give me like a mono type female. I don't know what that means. This don't even look like it's going to evolve into a female. I'm confused. They even changed even changed his color. Like, his color got lighter. I don't know. Game Freak, what y'all do there. This design, I think, is I wouldn't say he's the best design so far, but he's getting there. His design is definitely starting to look better to me. That Flame Orb is a nice touch. It changes him from just looking like a base little kitty to now he doesn't look badass yet, but he kind of looks like he does twerk. He does work, and the claws are nice. I like the claws. I think he's going to have a real rough, jagged edge evolution, and I hope he does. I really does. He looks like he needs to look like he just smacks babies. No offense to all the babies out there. Shout out to the babies. But I feel like he should look like he smacks babies. Because right here he look kind of cute. Now he don't look so cute anymore. They give him claws. This guy right here just looks chill. Like he just took a nap in the battle. His typing is pure garbage. I'm sorry. A lot of people want to hate this, but his typing is garbage. He has, I don't even know how many weaknesses. He has poison, fire, rock. I know I'm missing stuff. Poison, fire, rock, flying, which I think is neutral too. Poison, fire, rock. Is that all? Maybe he doesn't have as many weaknesses as I think. Maybe I'm just not thinking of psychic. Poison, fire, rock, psychic. He's not weak to electricity anymore because of the grass typing. I think it's neutral. So he has 4 weaknesses. Maybe he's not as bad as I thought he was. Maybe he's not as bad, or maybe I'm just missing something. I could be missing something, but so far I see 4 weaknesses. That's not bad. Maybe his typing isn't as bad as I thought it is. This is all going to rely on his stats. If they're going to make him into a glass cannon, that would be nice. Glass cannon, like his coverage is going to be nice. Hurricane, and he can get hurricane, and he's most likely going to get Leaf Storm. So between Hurricane and Leaf Storm, he might be a problem. He could be an issue. That's a lot of coverage. A lot of powerful coverage, too. With a Choice Scarf, that's a lot of powerful coverage. Alright. So, I'm going to get up out of here. My man Tappy Coco. I'm going to get up out of here. It's Dark Trending Gas. I'm going to exit this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, talk to me. Tell me how you feel about it. And, you know, I'll get back to you. And we can wrap up in the comment sections. See you, homies. I'm out of here. I'm going to comb my beard and shit.